All right, Fred. So let's get a little background. Before we met, tell me about your health. What was going on? Some of the struggles you were having, that type of thing.
The big struggle I had was with my blood sugar.
Okay, and how long's that been going on?
Better than 10 years.
Okay, and give me a little history of how it started and where it was and ranges and that type of thing.
Well, I started, some years ago, and then it was sort of like pre-diabetic. I took some tablets. There was some medication I took, and I had to keep taking more of that medication, up the dosages, and blood sugar kept getting worse. Ended up with insulin.
And what period of time was that happened?
I would say that took about 5 years.
Okay.
And my doctor recommended, well, in order to get the blood sugar down, you've got to take the insulin. So I started giving myself insulin shots. Hate needles. It's probably one of the worst things that I've ever.
I can't even imagine giving myself a shot every day, or multiple.
I can't imagine it either. But I ended up taking insulin to get the blood sugar levels down. Then by the time you and I got together, it's up to 70 units per day.
A day, which is pretty significant.
Yeah.
Okay. So we actually met at a talk I was giving, and you basically indicated that you were ready to go like yesterday. You need to make some changes in your life, right? So we did some blood chemistry, and we found out that obviously you have some pretty significant and serious metabolic issues. So you've been here a little over a month, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. So explain to me in that month how your life has changed, what's different, how you're feeling, that type of thing.
Well, lots of discovery, lots of learning over the last month. I've had to learn how to eat and what to eat.
Yeah. And unfortunately, don't mean to interrupt you, but being in the medical model, was that ever taught to you?
No. There was this general reference to, okay, if you're diabetic, then you got to watch what you eat. But the motivation for me, with respect to your talk, was there is a cure, and you can actually get to the place where you're not getting worse, but you're getting better if you get to the root of the problem.
Correct.
So my interest was, let's get to the root of the problem and get rid of this condition. So we did the blood work, and of course, a lot of issues came back.
Right. No doubt.
My body's completely out of sync with itself. And what's been happening over this last month, and it's only been a month. I have to say only because it took me a whole lot more than a month to get this bad.
Right.
It's only been a month, but my blood sugar levels, I've had to reduce the units of insulin that I take. I used to take 35 and 35 down to 20 morning, 20 evening. And
so we've made some fairly significant reduction in medications already, just in 1 month.
Okay, great. Deep inroads into that, and my blood sugar levels continued to drop. So now I'm at the place where, okay, I've got to revisit the medication again.
Right. Now, if you don't mind, when you first began, where were your blood sugar before you came here? Where were they on a daily basis?
My blood sugars were averaging 400 plus. And in order to get a decent number, I would have to not eat.
Right, which has its own problems.
Yes, that makes matters worse.
Right.
In the long run. So now, well, I get to practice eating right, learning to look for the things that are good for me.
Right.
I've learned what causes my body to have an allergic reaction.
Right.
So I'm much better off. When I first started off with this, I felt like I was an addict.
You were in a way. I mean, thinking about it, you were addicted to food and other types of things.
Yeah,
right?
Lots of, and I didn't know what it was to feel well. In fact, feeling bad felt well to me. That's how bad I was. So now, well, today I'm at a place where I finally realize that blood sugars within its normal range has wonderful benefits to it.
Such as?
Well, healing for the body,
Mhm.
and even when you exercise, when you stretch your muscles and do all those things, your body heals overnight. But if your blood sugar is out of whack, that healing doesn't take place, so you just stay sore.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been having that experience. Go to the gym, do some walking, and now I'm feeling my body recuperate overnight as opposed to just being sore all the time. Also, I feel healthy. I have this healthy feeling, and I guess healthy is also a spiritual experience.
Yeah,
but
no, it's all connected.
I'm feeling like when I lay down to go to sleep, I get rest. I'm rested. I feel rejuvenated when I get up in the morning. I test my blood, and when I test my blood in the morning and I see it's within normal range, that gives me wonderful encouragement to continue.
It's sort of like a snowball. And the good thing is that when you start correcting the cause, a lot of times things happen pretty fast. You don't have to wait months and months and months to see any type of change.
That's
your
true.
body can heal pretty fast once you get to the underlying reason why it's broken, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So where are your blood sugars on a daily basis now?
Well, now it seems like in the early part of the day I'm about 120, 130. Central part of the day somewhere between 90 and 110.
Okay.
Then by the evening time, bedtime, about 120.
So we made some pretty significant. Don't get me wrong, we got a long way to go yet, but we definitely made some progress. Okay.
Yes.
And you've lost some weight since you've been here.
Yes.
You know how much about?
I think about 10 or 12 pounds.
I think so. That's about right. I'd have to check, but yeah. So again, remember, weight is a reflection of health.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know that. Listen, you're doing a great job. You deserve the credit. You're doing it. Okay. We're just sort of showing you the way, but ultimately, you're the one who's got to apply this to your life. But I'm happy for you, and we'll check back in here in a little bit.
All right.
Okay. Thanks, Ray.